Hey guys, and welcome back to me, Ben, playing Cities Skylines today in my city of Springvalley. And yeah, today I'm back here after some significant development in the last episode. I now do have some banks in my city, which boosts my commercial. I do have a whole new district here, and it's slowly growing, and I also changed that kind of standard interchange already. But now I'm even more thinking about rebuilding this intersection, and this is actually what I'm planning to start with for this episode, and then probably take care of the greenery around here just to make sure that people are not annoyed by the noise and everything else. And the other thing I wanted to do, and I think this is what I'm starting with right now, is I want to upgrade that highway to a highway with sound barriers, because that's again another way how you can block any noise, any traffic noise that's coming from here to your residential neighborhoods, and that's something obviously you want to avoid if possible. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm jumping right into this. It's a 3-lane here, but I don't have the sound barrier yet, so I will start upgrading that to something more, sound barrier like for my citizens, because I want to make sure that they are not bothered by any noise in the near future if possible. And I'm not upgrading that part because I'm planning to rebuild the whole interchange here, because I don't like the looks and the way such an interchange is provided by the game as a standard. It's usually not the best interchange to have. And something else I'm going to do is I want to have some proper lane management, because obviously that's about where this will have to downgrade to a 2-lane highway, because otherwise we wouldn't have proper lane management here. And what I want to make sure of first, and again I think even that interchange is about to be changed or should be changed, I have to take care of the lane management here. And also I can see something that's a bit scary. There are traffic signs, and that's completely stupid. Like on a highway, you don't need traffic signs. You just don't need them. For whatever reason, they have them here. So I think that should be good for now. Just looking, that's fine too. So without any further ado, I think I want to start first demolishing that interchange and then rebuilding it again. Because the looks of it and the layout is not really something I want to have in my town. And usually when I'm doing this, I'm using my standard roads here, because I can always upgrade them at a later stage, of course. So now I have to think, well, maybe I'm using that for now. So I'm going to plan this a little bit further. Well, that connects pretty much straight here. That connects pretty much straight. And I think this will do the same here. But maybe I'm splitting it up into 2, just bringing it a little bit forward. And again, same for this here. And I also want to do that for this bit here. See that it lines up. So and for the rest of this interchange build, I'm going to, or maybe I make it a 4 directional interchange. I'm just taking a look at the landscape here. And maybe I don't need a highway there yet. Well, I can still change it after a bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to fast forward things for you there while you can watch me taking care of this interchange for you. So I'll be back for you in a couple of minutes. So that's at least a rough first draft of this interchange. As you can see, yeah, it doesn't look nice yet. But now, as soon as I start upgrading those roads, I think it will make more sense. So just give me a bit more time here and I'll fast forward things for you again. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this should be working quite well. I'm just curious. Obviously, I will have to do some lane management here and there. So I'm first taking care of this, making sure that that's all working properly. There's one off. 1 into 2 into 3, that's fine. So that works fine. That's a bit strange here. So maybe there's still something wrong. Just want to make sure that this is not happening by mistake. Oh, it's still a road, isn't it? Yeah, so I am taking that 2-lane and replacing that. So now it should make more sense, but I want to use at least the version that includes the sound barriers, of course, obviously. Yeah, that makes way more sense. That's good. So this here does work fine. Yeah, I think that should be it. So I'm curious. And now I'm just kind of beautifying things here a little. because as you can guess, like that node here is maybe not yet deep enough, so I want that to be smooth. And the same thing goes actually for that node here. So I'm also changing this back to almost 0 or an even level. And then I can start making that slope a bit more accessible for everybody. This can actually, well, the reason why I'm doing this is because this can stop traffic from slowing down too much. Because the longer the slope, the better it is usually. Yeah, but I think that's a pretty nice interchange. I saved some room due to the fact that I used this underpath here. It's not that common to be seen, but sometimes you get to see it, so why not use it for now? And here I'm going to slightly change things. So they all do have sun barriers now. And what I want to use, at least for the beginning, is using my line tool and laying out at least like the borders of my park or upcoming park here, just to make sure that it stays as cozy and as quiet as possible for now, so that we are not interfering here with Richardson Highway. Again, that keeps it nice and cozy. Yeah, and I think that should be it, isn't it? Yeah, so that should work for now, at least without taking care of the park here. And I think I want to start with laying down some park buildings here, and also not in park area. Oh, forgot that. Damn, I forgot that. I'm very sorry about this. Heather Garden. Nice park here. And I want to make this as big and as huge as possible, because all the houses and like residents over here will for sure benefit from that. And now I need my park entrances. Here are my side gates. Don't want to miss on those. That's fine, and I'm connecting up those with a nice path. And this time I'm connecting both parks with a more reasonable approach here, so that they can pass from one park to the next. And then I just need some amenities as well, as usual. One park cafe second. Maybe I can sneak a third one in there. No, I can't. It's fine. One restroom. Another restroom. Another restroom. Here's one. Here's another one. Then I have one info booth, usually next to the main gate. And it feels like kind of random what I'm doing, but it isn't. So I'm following. And those of you who already watched me for a while, I'm usually following kind of a pattern with all my buildings that I'm putting into parks. Because I learned that this will help me grow my parks into something 2-star, 3-star, 4-star quite easily. Yeah, people are starting to use it. Perfect. And I also want to have one of those playgrounds here. Maybe even a trampoline park over there. So that should be nice. And I'm moving this little gazebo by a bit. Perfect, yeah. So people can walk, cycle along here if they want to. So then sparsely putting in some trees to create a little bit more lush and green park area here. I'm also giving them some more trees, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That should be it. Not too many, but at least a few. That could also be helpful with providing those districts with a lot more quality of living, I would say. So the noise level is kind of okay-ish here. Somebody is complaining. Yeah, I get that. What's happening with that intercity bus change? Yeah, maybe that's helpful. I have so many buses in my city right now. Maybe a bit too many, I don't know. So I reached 30k. I think already by the end of last episode. Medium demand for commercial zones. And yeah, what I want to do here, since I do have that kind of interchange here, okay, I'll give it a shot later. First of all, I'm setting up this here, and then I'm using that tool here, and then connecting all of those here. That's nice. Yeah, so that's, I think that's quite reasonable. I just have to make sure that there are no traffic lights, and I think there are currently traffic lights set for that intersection or that crossing. Yeah, I think, yeah, obviously there are. I don't want to have traffic lights there. Yeah, all good. No traffic lights there. Okay, perfect. Looks fine. Yeah, and this is enough for them to sort themselves out. And within that square, I also want to try not to follow the usual pattern that I'm always using for new areas. Maybe something like that here. So, yeah. I think that's it. It's a different approach, as you can see, to building those little neighborhoods. I have to admit I might run into issues with a build like this, and I can't tell you the exact reason why. The thing that might happen with such a build is that those entry points, well, I'll show you in a bit, that those entry points might become an issue because I have just 3 entry points into this whole thing here. And if it gets too busy over time, I might have troubles. I might run into troubles. But we'll see. Well, I'm not afraid of replanning, redoing things. Not at all. Because I think it's always worth reconsidering decisions you've made. It's the same in real life. Sometimes you have to reconsider. But for now, I'm kind of building an office park here. And I'm just thinking about maybe some other specialization here. Again, another IT cluster. Might be interesting to have. Because over time, I think the jobs demanded... Oh, I have to pause the game for a second because I forgot to set down the specialization. So, what I want to have here is the IT cluster thing. And probably we can also set up another financial office thing for that district here. I'm curious how that works out. Brian Rose Heights. That should be okay. And now I'm already setting up that here. The financial thing. Or is it a financial? No, it's a financial district. So I'm putting down some more office zones here. And I think also offices, they are quite quiet. So I'll make sure to include some commercial zones here. And then I'll let it run for a while to see how else I should or could fill up this district sooner or later. So industrial demand is low again. So I'm curious how things will develop over time here. As you can see, I have no demand for residential zones at the moment. I'm just wondering where or what the reason for that might be. Commercial happiness, office residential happiness is good, industrial is good. Healthcare, death care, child care. I don't like that. There are 2 centers already, but I think maybe I should put down another childcare and elder care center here. That might make my city more attractive for new residents. Curious. I'm just losing residents right now. Yeah, the office demand was way higher than expected. This IT cluster thing, ridiculous. That's high. Is it? Yeah, it's a high-tech office IT cluster thing. And those financial offices, they are way smaller. Just checking my stats here. Okay, maybe I need another park in there. And also something like wasn't there something like a business park? Doggy park, probably here. And then move it just slightly. Park with trees. Well, that's way too big. Yeah, why not? One Plaza. Down there. I think businesses will love it. Offices too. They usually do love it. What about police coverage? It's all good. Could put down a police helicopter depot. Somewhere here. And police headquarters. Maybe over there. The same goes for the fire department. When I have I already have one of those. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Some fire towers for extra safety. Do I need a prison? Probably I do. But I don't want to have that. At least not yet. Not yet. Let's put down one university here. Yeah, so I think for now, all good with that, with what I've built this episode. I think that interchange looks a bit smarter than what I've had before. Yeah, and besides that, I think we're doing pretty good, or I'm doing pretty good right now with my new office district here. So yeah, what I did basically in that episode, I filled up that missing square here with lots of new offices for my citizens to work in. Then you can see I extended this park area, Heather Gardens. I remodeled, kind of changed this intersection here into something smaller, maybe a little bit smarter than what has been there before. And yeah, besides that, I think besides of that small change that's required here, yeah, I'll figure that out over time. That's fine, good for now. So yeah, I think I would like to thank you again for joining me today, watching me Ben playing Cities Skylines here on my YouTube channel. In case you do have like any questions, any comments, I'm more than happy to receive those, and please let me know if you have any recommendations or any tips or hints or things you would like to see me improve on. Right now, as you can see, I'm using the standard Cities Skylines set. There's nothing really fancy here that's included. Obviously, I do have a couple of extensions, not even all of those, because in some of them I'm simply not interested that much. But even though, yeah, this game keeps me going, and I love it so much. And I hope I can actually encourage you to give it a try, play it, test it, just be patient, because it's no game that you can easily just play and win and within 40 hours you're done, where you could be done essentially. But if you're putting some time and thoughts into it, it's way more fun, and there's never an end to Cities Skylines, at least from my impression, because there are always things you can improve on. Yeah, so I would like to thank you for joining me again. If you would leave me a like, I'd be more than happy if you did so. Same goes for following me here on YouTube. And I wish you a wonderful day. Have a good one, and see you soon here on CityBuilder. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.